edit do you want?
Is that how we're going to start the show? Hello.
We can start the show anytime.
God. Whew, okay. Well, I did watch the show last week. I noticed that the lights weren't on at the beginning. It was kind of dark.
You didn't notice me turn them on?
And then I also, at the second part we did.
I like, because, that's funny, you didn't notice. Yeah, see, you had your sunglasses on.
I did have my sunglasses.
Yeah.
And like, but yes, I noticed, like, during the first portion,
I thought maybe you did that on purpose,
No.
and that's why I wasn't mentioning it.
No.
But next time I'll make sure. And also, I'm really bad at this now. So I need to be on my
Talking into your mic. Yeah. And I don't know what happened to him at the end of the show last week.
What happened?
Like, I just said, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Which is
Like,
kinda...
you're
not talking to the mic?
I don't know.
So-
You're like, I didn't go back to check the files to see what was up, but yeah, your volume was gone. In fact, we should make sure that you're on.
Yeah.
Talk.
Check. Hey.
You're working fine.
All right.
Should make sure that I'm on. I'm pretty sure I was on because I even use this mic.
Hey.
You have headphones on?
Yeah.
You check the headphones.
Hello.
Check. Hey.
I can't hear myself.
Check.
Check. Hey.
Can you hear me?
Hey.
No.
Check.
Nope.
Hey.
I'm not even on. Malfunctions.
Hold on. Talk.
Hello.
Looks like you're in your mic.
Hello. I'm not in the headphones, though. No.
Oh.
It's 'cause I'm unplugged.
Oh, there you go. The whole thing is on.
Hello. Is it me? Oh, yeah. You're looking for...
Check.
I
Yeah.
can see it in your eyes. See it in your smile.
Oops.
You guys don't know how much I love you.
What's unplugged now?
Am I just all over
Oh,
the
it's
place?
over here. This is also unplugged.
Oh, because this is unplugged.
Okay. Are you all over the place?
This is making me laugh. This is a mess. we thought we were ready, and I'm like, we're all unplugged, and this isn't
I
on,
told you
and
we
this
weren't
isn't
ready.
on.
I knew we weren't ready.
Oh, my nails just messed that up.
Oh, careful! Don't break your nails. You're gonna chip them.
Chip 'em. There we go. That's how we do it. This is how we do it.
Yeah, lava lamp's not on either. See, I thought we were ready,
Just
but
how
now
to
you've
do it.
established that
It's
we're not ready.
Monday night, and I feel alright.
All right. Loud lamps on. Yoda's in play. All right.
Yep.
You know what the problem is? My shoes are on.
Oh, there you go.
Let's get the
We got
shoes
Mr.
off.
Rogers it,
Yep.
but we're Larry Potter's it.
Okay, my shoes are off. We're ready for a show.
Okay.
Cue the music.
Goodbye, gray sky, hello, blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. It feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. These days are I'm being free. These days are
Dun 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 dun.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the MAWPCAST 1 radio
It's
program.
the MAWPCAST one.
Hello.
We come here every week and we play songs
We
from
do.
Tacoma and beyond.
Yes, we do.
And we're your hosts. I'm Potter.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Ashlee Marie,
Yep.
and we are here today to play some Tacoma music.
Mm-hmm. And beyond.
Yes.
For some
Outside.
reason, I have the. I'm
I'm loving it.
How I Met Your Mother, I think. Is that where that's from? I don't know, but it's in my head.
I don't know. You
And
know,
this whole thing right now, this vibe, just put that in there for me.
I don't know if I've ever seen How I Met Your Mother.
I got to the point where they weren't telling me who the mom was,
I just got pissed.
and I was getting really pissed. And then there's all these plot twists in between that ruined the show, I thought, and I didn't like it.
I'm a big fan of Neil Patrick Harris, just casually. Like, I think he's
No.
great.
He's He's a really good actor. He's
Have
done a
you
lot
seen,
of different things too.
Series of Unfortunate Events.
Nope. Lemony Snicket's? No.
Yep,
I
that
like that
you
one.
would love
You would
him
love
in
it.
that.
Yeah.
He is awesome in that. He plays a bad guy, and it's so good.
So I'll be honest. Like I don't know if I've seen him in almost anything he's ever been in. I remember him from Doogie Howser, and I know that he was in these Harold and Kumar movies. And
Hey, wait, was he in Malcolm in the Middle?
No.
that was
Who
another
that
guy.
guy?
I don't know, but he is a
Oh, it's Malcolm.
Well, that guy
no,
looks really
his
similar.
older
to him.
brother,
Yeah.
Malcolm's brother.
Yeah.
He does look similar.
He does. And I thought that was him forever.
No, yeah, and I've not even seen the third Harold and Kumar Christmas thing.
Oh
So
my
I don't know if
Harold and Kumar's the best.
I don't know if Neil Patrick Harris is in the third one, but he's in the first two, and he's great in the first two because he plays a drugged out womanizer. He plays himself. Have you seen those two? You've seen them.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
in the back of the car and he
He's like-
steals their car.
Yeah.
And he's like, party zone. He's like, I'm up for the party.
I took a bunch of ecstasy.
Fucking just stole their car, had women in there.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Yeah.
That was a funny movie.
At a point, he drives by. Well, the car drives by with Neil Patrick Harris in it,
and they're all like,
two naked chicks, and he's doing a line off of one of the chicks' ass as they're driving.
As the
through
car's
through
driving.
He's up, they're sticking out of the sunroof as they're
Yeah.
driving by. Like, I don't know who the fuck's driving. They don't show anyone
How
driving.
did the cocaine stay on her ass
Hey,
when they're driving?
Neil Patrick Harris is magic. As you find out in these movies, he's magical. Like he's just on this magical adventure. God's taking him places, and he's just doing lots of drugs and partying and having a great time. Although, no,
So funny.
actually, he's probably not in. So, actually, now that I remember it, he dies in the second one. Like,
I don't remember.
they go to a whorehouse. He takes them to a whorehouse, and then he like bites one of the girls or something, and then the madam shoots him as they're trying to escape. Kills Neil Patrick Harris.
I don't
Oh,
remember
shit.
that part. I don't know why. Well, maybe because I'm always stoned when I watch it.
It's I've only seen that movie a
My
couple of times.
favorite one is Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's the best one.
It's
for me.
there's some amazing moments in that.
Yeah.
Just amazing moments. Like so when that movie came out, I was like, this is ridiculous. Like I was just not interested in it at all.
No.
I'm like, don't
This
give a
is
fuck.
stupid.
And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, like not even at all. So this is when I lived with Dave Takata actually, and we had Click or whatever and On Demand, and so it was On Demand.
Man,
and
click.
the
I'm seeing the little emblem.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's old school.
the previews for this movie kept playing over and over on my on demand as I was watching whatever it was I was watching on demand, and so I was like, it just kept playing over and over. I was like, all right, there's a couple of funny things in that preview that they kept showing me that I didn't see in the original run of the movie. So I went and I gave it a shot, and I was like, oh fuck, this is so funny. It was really good. It was really well done.
good.
There was some really stupid toilet humor shit in there also.
Yeah.
But there was some amazing moments. Like, who's the guy? I don't even remember his name now. But so at one point, Kumar stops and he goes to pee on a bush. He has to take a piss. He's peeing on a bush. And some dude walks up in the middle of the night, in the middle of the woods, and starts peeing right next to him.
Yeah.
And it's like, excuse me. What? Just why did you choose this bush? What do you mean? You got a special relationship with this bush?
I mean, out of all the bushes in the forest, why should I pick this one?
Yeah, you're the only one who can pee on this bush.
I
What's the
like
deal?
when they paraglided off of the ridge
Yeah, that's
once they
pretty
saw
good,
the
too.
White Castle. Like,
Yeah,
Finally.
there's some classic ones.
Yeah, it's good. But that's why that movie really did set something in my mind for when I was older, because that was one of my main goals. And I did it. When we went to Vegas, I got so hammered and I got like 20 fucking burgers.
Yeah.
I didn't even care. I was like, I'm Harold and Kumar right now. And Chris was like, who's going to eat all that?
I had one, and it was just awful.
Yeah,
I was just
love
like,
them.
this is the worst ever.
And they had these chicken rings that I'd never even seen. They're chicken ring sandwiches. And oh my God.
wow.
Oh.
See, that was all right. The
And it
chicken
had
one
like,
was
I
okay.
think it
but
had an onion ring on it. I don't know. But that's
Yeah.
what I remember. It was delicious.
Those sliders are really good. I don't know, like
I just didn't care for
I
it.
Yeah.
love them.
with or without cheese. they have cheese on them. That makes a big difference.
He was not interested in this at all
Yeah.
when we went. He sat at the table, and I just said, you know what, I'm just going to go order. And I ordered so much stuff, and he came and looked at me with these bug eyes like.
I know. It's just like going, really?
And we didn't have a microwave or a refrigerator, so
I
know, yeah.
I was trying to give some away. Remember? Yeah.
Trying to give it away to homeless
I was drunk
people
walking
and
up and down Fremont. You want a burger?
The chicken ring.
You hungry?
The chicken ring sandwich sounds
Oh
pretty
my
interesting.
god, it was so good, and I had a side of ketchup. I'm weird. I love chicken.
The chicken one
ketchup.
was good.
It was
The
delicious.
burger one that's and I think it's because the bun just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
the
just the
baby
bun.
bun.
I don't know what it is.
It reminds me of a little cloud.
a little biscuit.
A little cloud biscuit.
Yeah, like let me tell you a secret that after Thanksgiving you'll end up with sometimes some extra biscuits. Slice those biscuits in half, toast them up a little bit, and they make great slider things
Oh, yeah.
that you can use like all kinds of different stuff that's around.
Yep, I make turkey stuffing sliders.
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
I just put mashed potatoes, a little bit of mashed potatoes, a shitload of corn,
Yeah.
gravy, and a little bit of turkey. And then I do eat it with the fork still though, because
It
I
is-
put so much corn.
it's way too early in the show to be talking about all this food.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not. I'm not bitching at you. I'm just saying like I'm starting to get hungry already.
Okay, one last food conversation. Chris and I went to Wanna Cupcake. We talked about this before the show, but we're just going to talk about this now again. So I had this bagel, right? And I've never really liked jalapenos, you know.
Yeah.
But I've been trying these jalapeno bagels, and my work got one, and I really liked it the other day, and I was very surprised that I liked a jalapeno bagel. It wasn't as spicy as I thought it was going to be, and it had a lot of it just reminded me of a pepper jack cheese bagel. Just imagine that. So then today I was like, oh, let me try a jalapeno cheddar bagel. Well, I'm eating the bagel, and I'm kind of noticing that there's a lot more jalapenos in it. Well, right in the middle, I didn't realize was the epicenter of the jalapenos.
Oh.
And so I took a bite, like a big bite in the middle. And let me tell you, my mouth was on fire. But it was really good. It was really good. But man, it just snuck up on me there. But I put some sun-dried tomato cream cheese on it. It was really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my breakfast adventure this morning.
I used to be far more tolerant of jalapenos in general. Like, I would just casually eat jalapenos. I would go to 7-Eleven with the nachos and get jalapenos on them. I would eat jalapenos on things. I was just no problem. I ate those Tim's Cascade jalapeno.
I do like those chips.
Boy, I've not had those in over 20
They're
years.
really spicy though. To me, I think they're spicy.
They were. Like, they might have been more. I don't know if they're more or less spicy now, because, again, I haven't had them in over 20 years. But I used to eat them. Like, and when I went to Rogers High School, I ate them. That was my lunch, was jalapeno potato chips. And my mouth's kind of watering thinking about them. Because they were good then, but, like, they stopped being good to me. So I don't think they'd be good to me now.
I think you just had them so much.
Probably.
And, like, when I was growing up, I always loved cheddar and sour cream chips.
Yeah.
I was obsessed. I would eat bags of Ruffles, the cheddar and sour cream ones, like, in 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then there just became a period where I was just like, I just cannot. Like, it did not give me the same satisfaction as it had before. Now, every once in a while, if I'm at a barbecue and I see some, I'll probably take a couple. But I very rarely buy, a whole bag of cheddar and sour cream chips. And then same with sour cream and onion. It was the kind of the same thing. I would eat so much of it. And then I don't know. I just don't like them as much anymore.
Yeah.
I'll eat them, but it's not like my favorite chip.
I used to loathe the vinegar chips, salt and vinegar, and because I just used to not like vinegar, so I didn't like the smell or being around vinegar. It's like, so I never even tried them.
No.
And one day in the 90s, I was at this Halloween party, and I picked up a bag of chips to see what was in there, and the vinegar took my breath away. I was like, whoa, that was crazy. I was fucking crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
what just happened?
I can imagine him saying it like that. Whoa, man.
And
Whoa.
and the dude's like, you never had salt and vinegar chips? And it's like, oh no, I don't want anything to do with that. Like, but then like I was peer pressured into trying one.
Convinced
Yeah.
you a little bit.
And so I tried one and I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. And it's like, and then it's like, oh, like there's like fish and chips. Like now I get it. Now I understand what this is all about. Like, and then I loved salt and vinegar chips from then on. And
Parmesan cheese was my thing my whole life. I'd never wanted anything to do with it.
Oh, really?
Only because of the smell.
oh,
Distinctly only because of
yeah,
the smell.
yeah.
I
She
just
said it smelled like feet.
Yep.
I just smell like feet to
Don't
me.
smell
I know
it.
that doesn't make sense to people, but it just makes sense to me.
Yeah, no, it makes
It
sense.
just wasn't for me.
You're not supposed to say that.
But
Like
it
that's the
just-
problem. We don't talk about it.
It is bad. And so, but one day I just finally said, fuck this. Fuck it. So I put it on my pizza. I freaking pretty much closed my nose and put it in my mouth. But once I started eating, I was like, oh my God, I finally get it. Like, I get it. It's so much better with the damn shit on top of it.
Yeah. Spaghetti.
I was
Like,
kind of that way with
piles of
liver.
it?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm joking.
Not
Fuck
liver.
liver.
I'll eat liverwurst. But we've talked about this before on the show. I'm not 100% the biggest fan of it. My mom
Filter
was
shouldn't be
good.
eaten.
Well, our grandparents would disagree, and a lot of nutritionists even. Like, there's a lot of people who say there's a lot of good
Well,
nutrition in it.
I was always told, "Oh, it's full of iron. Oh, yeah, you could. There's supplements for that now. You can take a pill."
But you can buy a tube of liverwurst and literally
That's
just
gross.
eat it for weeks, though, like 2 weeks at least. If you
But it's
really
gross.
portion it with some bread, you could be really set on some.
That's like
liverwurst.
spam. I can't handle spam either because it's way too salty.
It is salty.
Way
but,
too
I mean,
salty.
if you're hungry
Ugh.
and you need food,
Well, if I had no choice, that's different. That's survival mode then. That's
Like-
substance.
So I've had different like dishes that Hawaiians used spam with that are very good. Like
sometimes the salt counterbalances the
Yeah.
other things on the
Oh.
plate.
yeah, and
Have you ever had poke?
poke bowl,
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
Not.
Don't.
Yeah.
It's like raw chunks of tuna.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Ugh.
have that. I had some tacos made with very thin sliced fried ham and some guacamole and some cheese. Those were fucking really good. Just like, and then
That'd be good.
they
That'd
were
probably
fucking
be pretty
delicious,
good.
man.
I like avocado.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
And we were not supposed to be talking about food. We're supposed to be done with this. We got to go to songs so we can get
Songtime.
get onto a
Wait.
different subject.
Sometime.
He rides for the local news. Sometimes he'll give you the blues. It don't matter if you're a girl or a man. He never writes about my band.
while. Now think of all the years you tried to find someone who satisfies you. I might be as crazy as you were saying. If I'm crazy, then it's true. That it's all because of you. And you wouldn't want me any other way. You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. It's too late to fight, it's too late to take it. You may be wrong for all I know, but you may be right.
Sunset $1.395 million.
I almost lost you, yeah. Now we just can't be friends. Shorty wanna talk cause I'm missing just to make amends. I ain't upping up the shorty just so I can hurt again. Bet you wouldn't like it if I gave you your own medicine. I don't talk about the things that I don't have to. I love my wisdom coming at me, then my back tooth. I love my blessings coming at you, then I at you. Not to mention when I at you, I get at you. Got a lot more happening on this side. You trying to give a little knowledge, change your whole life. Thinking everything ain't gravy, but it's alright. Even if you don't see it through the long nights. I almost lost you, yeah. Now we just can't be friends. Shorty wanna talk cause I'm missing just to make amends. I ain't upping up the shorty just so I can hurt again. Bet you wouldn't like it if I gave you your own medicine. I almost lost you, yeah. Now we just can't be friends. Shorty wanna talk cause I'm missing just to make amends. I ain't upping up the shorty just so I can hurt again. Bet you wouldn't like it if I gave you your own medicine.
Now you wanna try to put the fire out, finding out everything you lied about, the game's over, baby, now it's lights out. Got a real one waiting for me right now, that fake love ain't my type now. Hey, ain't no making up, baby, too late, my patience up. I waited up to you and your feelings, I was a caterer. Apology just ain't enough, keep it moving. Everything fell apart now, I see you choosing.
I almost lost you, yeah. Now we just can't be friends. Shorty wanna talk cause I'm missing just to make amends. I ain't upping up the shorty just so I can hurt again. Bet you wouldn't like it if I gave you your own medicine. I almost lost you, yeah. Now we just can't be friends. Shorty wanna talk cause I'm missing just to make amends. I ain't upping up the shorty just so I can hurt again. Bet you wouldn't like it if I gave you your own medicine.
Tickles on your feet. I love strolling down the street. I love sitting watching cartoons for a while. I love looking at the leaves, birthdays and Christmas Eves. I love anything that makes you smile. I love your beautiful face. I love your total lack of grace. I love the way you never cry when you fall down. Don't know what I love the best. Love that everybody says makes you smile when you see me come around. But what I love about you is how you love loving me too. We'll sing it loud, sweet tune, with a la 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 la. Crinkling up your nose when something doesn't go exactly like you planned. another thing makes you smile. But what I love about you is how you loving me too. But sing it loud and sweet too. With a la 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 you smile, makes you smile. I guess it's time we started seeing with the other side. They know it all, yeah, they know it all. I guess it's time we start agreeing with the other side again. Against the wall, man, against the wall. Goddamn, I'm feeling slow. Goddamn, which way to go? I'm not on your side. I've never been on your side. So let's start another season. We're selling souls, yeah, we're selling souls. There ain't no rhyme or reason in cutting throats, yeah, in cutting throats. I'm not on your side. I've never been on your side. We all know that to get revenge, it tastes sweet like Vicodin. You run around, man, it's getting thin. Wind down now, try again. Suicide is such a trend. Why not just take a friend? Evens out now in the end. Work on your image, man. Look some must do it twice. I'm not on your side. I've never been on your side. I'm not on your side. I've never been on your side.
What song is that? Ah! What song is that?
It's Loving You. Loving You.
Like, what is
We're talking about that one weird guy from England.
No, he's singing it. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. And then they go, sha-la-la-la-la.
That's later. They have to go doot and doot and doo doo first.
That's how it goes.
This song was featured in South Park on a very, very early episode, right? Where when they hit the high note, then a bomb was going to go off in the donkey or something, but the dude couldn't hit the high F, and so the bomb didn't go off. And Mr. Mackey's like, well, everyone knows this guy can't hit the high F. Like, I don't remember who the guy was, but Mr. Mackey knew, or I think it was, I don't know, but yeah. So that's where I most recently remember that song, but also that's the lady that does that song. Her daughter is the chick from Saturday Night Live, right? No, that might be a different girl.
Honestly, I didn't even know. I forgot what song it was. Potter had to help me.
Yeah, forget her name. We'll look at that in just a second. First, we'll tell the people that they just heard Argonaut featuring the late, great Dave Takata doing Power Breakin'. You heard Champagne Sunday doing Smile. You also heard Nuck and Skip Productions doing Submerge featuring Callie Reed. And you heard You May Be Right by Queenie Blast Pop, that old Billy Joel classic. And it started off with Blogger by the Dignitaries off of their album Rocket Science. So there you go. Those are the songs that we've heard.
But I think we always drink so much Smart Water that people are going to think that we're
Sponsored by
sponsored
him.
by him.
Well, I'll let you on a little secret. I stopped buying Smart Water a while ago. I buy one once in a while still, but I've just been refilling
Refill
this
it.
water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I need it for its proportions,
Yeah.
its size.
Unless they sponsored
smart.
us. Hint, 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 hint. Smart Water.
That'd be great.
We have been drinking your water. No offense, but Arrowhead.
Yeah. Terrible. It's
Yeah.
heavy.
I'm not going to say a
like
sentence,
thick.
but
It's
that's the
weird.
face I'm giving. Because that, I
Too many
get that it's
minerals.
minerals, and some people actually really like thick mineral water. Honestly, you're probably a very healthy person. But I cannot get
Well, they may be very
past it
unhealthy, and that's
being
why they're
thick.
drinking it.
It's so thick.
I know. I don't care for it.
And when
either.
it's warm,
Oh, then it's worse.
oh,
The only way I could drink it is
God.
on ice. That's the only way I
I
could drink
can't
it.
even drink it on ice. And when I worked at the deli department, it literally was on sale every day because nobody really bought that water. It didn't sell. Yeah. You can get for like 50 cents.
There's a lot of bottled waters that I can't drink.
Yeah.
Whoops. Stop it.
You can get with this,
Stop.
or you can get with that.
Well, I hear that commercial a lot.
You can get with this, or you can get with that.
What's going on there?
Oh, this is that.
Oh, is that the song?
Yeah, it's Minnie Riperton.
Oh, here we go, guys. Oh, wow. A bird cage?
It's with a dove.
I love this. Oh, yeah, that's why I can't hit that. Yeah.
So
I've
this
never seen
this
that.
might be Maya Rudolph's mom. I'm not positive.
Oh! She's on the Adam Sandler movies, isn't she?
Don't know if she probably was there. She's SNL.
I know. Chris is
Yeah.
like, whoa.
I make that noise when I fall on my nuts.
We're gonna
Oh
pull
yeah,
that out.
that's
sorry.
her from Grown Ups.
Yeah, and her mom's Minnie Riperton.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, she sings. Maya Rudolph sings amazing. Like part of the reason why, if you've seen her on Saturday Night Live, you've seen her sing because she sang a lot. Like I think part of the reason they went in such a singing direction in that era was based on her strength of her in particular. Like she was just a phenomenal vocalist. And here, you can cough up the show here.
Wow.
Yep, there's that.
Yeah, I can't hit. I mean, I can sing some karaoke, but
Those are crazy high
those
notes.
are just
Yeah.
That's like
that,
ridiculous high notes.
Yeah.
But I think that what I'm thinking of is there was a like comedy skit, kind of doing that song, and then like right when they get to that point, it's like
That's
they can't
probably
do
the-
it.
That's probably the South Park.
I think that might have been it.
It's one of the
because I
earliest South
remember
Park
it really
episodes.
well, but
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm seeing really.
Yeah.
I know what I'm hearing, but not what I'm thinking of.
That's season 1 South Park. Actually.
It wouldn't surprise me because my brothers are really into South Park, and I was there
Yeah.
most of the time.
Huh.
Whether I was paying attention or not, it was there.
That would have been a great show to grow up with. But
Well, we had
like,
all the Nintendo 64 games too.
Yeah.
'cause we loved it. Yeah, but the Love Shack South Park game, that was the best one.
yeah.
Yeah, because
I
it
don't
was
know
a
if I
game
saw that.
show. It was like a game show. Oop.
Sorry.
Yeah, a game show version of South Park. It was pretty good.
Sorry, everybody. I ruined the show by telling Ashley to put her mic closer.
I know.
derailed
I used
it.
to be
It's
so
my
good
fault.
at this. I think we've become very
Stop,
relaxed.
Chris.
There we go.
No, we don't want to overdo it because she's also loud. Like
That's probably gonna kill somebody.
a good distance away is great,
Yeah.
but like
I don't
because
get my lipstick on here.
yeah,
We
you're,
don't have monitors, so you should be able to be at least 2 to 3 inches away and
Yeah.
be good.
you're much more resonant than he and I, who's
Yes.
just droning old men.
I used to be a lot more, but like I said, I think we're a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, some mellow.
Oh.
thing.
Mellow.
Yeah, unless it's at night where we're a little more rowdy.
Yeah, but that's because I'm drinking. I love that. Letting loose.
Have you guys been watching the
Late
Marvel
night.
cartoons? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
Marvel
You're
cartoons?
good.
Which ones?
Which ones?
Well, you guys are not then. The Marvel cartoons, the What If series.
I haven't seen them yet.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of it, and I
Yeah.
want to check it out. And
Yeah.
I know that Star Wars might be doing the same thing.
A What If one.
Yeah.
I'd be even less interested in that. So, but what we get into here is some of the stuff that I'm less interested in the comics is the multiverse and the different characters and the different variants and all this. But they do a good job of everything that they do. So I'm sure that these are pretty good. There's a couple of episodes out now. They're very short. They're not like, they're just like WandaVision length episodes of shows. And they're just, what if the first one is, what if Steve Rogers didn't get the super serum, but Peggy Carter did? What if Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum and she
so
became?
It just shows a different version
Yep.
of the
Yep.
flip side of the story. Okay.
But there's relevance to it in terms of the whole scope of, because at the end of, you see all of Loki.
No.
Yes.
Wait, did we?
Huh?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
At the end of Loki, everything splits off into a billion splinters.
Yes, and then I told him, I said, wait, there has to be a second season.
Yep, and
And
there
then
is.
at the very end, it was like, wee. Sorry, spoiler.
It's okay. No, that's okay. We're way past it. Yeah, it is spoilers.
I mean, if you haven't watched it yet,
So these what if universes exist in those splinters. Like so there is a universe now where Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum and she became Captain America. There is the episode 2 is Black Panther. What if Black Panther was Star-Lord? And so Black Panther gets taken, T'Challa gets taken as a young child and he becomes Star-Lord.
Oh, wow.
And both of these, the first one is pretty true to the Captain America story, hitting a lot of the same beats. The second one is less so, and it's more weird.
I'm going to see Groot as Iron Man.
I don't know if that would happen.
No, I doubt it either.
But there's probably a universe where it could. That's part of the beauty, I guess, of their whole multiverse, is that anything's possible.
Or if he actually talks, other than "Am I Groot?"
Yeah. That could be funny, actually.
But have him talk like Danny DeVito or something like that. Just something totally different.
I don't know.
Like what?
Vin
Like
Diesel's
what?
probably got that on lock. He's probably not letting that gig go because he makes a lot of money saying "I am Groot."
Were you there last night when Big Bang Theory was on?
What?
So they were playing Dungeons and Dragons, and God, what's his name that's dating Bernadette. Which one's dating Bernadette?
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember.
Okay, we're stumped. So it's just gonna take us.
The nerdy one.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, so they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and he's doing like all these different dragon. You know, each character he was doing a different voice. So he did like Christopher Walken and like all that. But he kept doing like Star Wars ones. But Chris just sounded like it, and now it's not as funny now that now I'm talking. So it was supposed to be like funny, but now it's not funny.
It's okay. I tell stories like that all the time.
Well, because he just said that in that funny voice, and then I was trying to think of that guy's name, and it's still not there. There's Penny, Raj, Bernadette, Amy, Sheldon, Hofstetter. What's his name? What was his last name? And then his name. I still can't get it.
I don't know. I've not ever seen the show.
You've never seen the show?
It's kind of
It's funny.
I've not seen a lot of shows. It's not a flex. It's just I don't watch a TV because I don't have TV. So it's not on casually in my world.
I think it's on Hulu. Well, it might be. I don't know.
Yeah, throughout my life, I've gone long stretches, 2 to 5 years at a time without TV, so I don't know what goes on specifically. I'm aware of things, obviously, that, break through the pop culture zeitgeist and have, like, relevance. And I do see some things. Like, for instance, I didn't see Seinfeld during its run. Like, I just ignored it until, like, the last season, then I started watching
That's
it.
what I do
like,
most of the time.
I knew that Seinfeld was a quality show. Like, I did that, like, and watching it in passing, it always stood out among other things. But I didn't have the time to sit and invest in it. But then once it was winding down, it's like, okay, well, now it's wrapped up. It's not going to go on forever. Now it's something that you can digest. It's a completed thing, and you can enjoy it more, I think, when it's done than sometimes living through it at the time and sometimes being let down at the end, for instance.
Yeah.
That sucks. When you've invested your life in Game of Thrones and now Game of Thrones sucks and you're like, oh my God, what did I do that for? Like, and so many people I know went through that. And like, and I had seen it happen so many times before, and I talk about it all the time. And like, I'm not going to get emotionally and everything invested in something that's going to just crush me. Like, I understand that it's too hard to create a satisfying arc, like for everyone, especially like for any show. So, and the ending is hard to stick. The landing is just hard to nail, and people are going to be unsatisfied and critical of it most of the time. It's hard to do. Mm-hmm. Like, actually, I think the Seinfeld ending was very good in a lot of respects. I think they could have fleshed it out and done even more with it. But when they themselves, the writers, took a step back and thought, these characters are selfish and reprehensible people, that this is how they should end. Like, and then let them end that way in jail. Like, because that's what you deserve. Like, because they do a lot of shit that's criminal shit throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they just like condone it and shrug it off. It's like, fuck it, whatever. So we're going to paint over the lines on the freeway. Whatever. Just silly little shit like that. But it's like constant like stuff. And,
yeah. Well, I had pretty much had to watch. I watched Seinfeld after wrestling.
Yeah.
It was on every night after wrestling.
Yeah.
And so I don't think I watched it in order, but like I watched so much of it and I've seen so many episodes, I was able to put everything together.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I watched the end, I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense. But Big Bang Theory is Howard Wolowitz. Howard Wolowitz, he was doing Dungeons and Dragons, and he was doing all the characters in Christopher Walken style voices.
See,
that's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, but it's a funny show. We like it. It's I don't know. It's on TV a lot.
It's something that you could basically sorry.
It's okay.
Try not to cough. But it's one of those sitcoms where you could basically turn it on at any time and be entertained. It's not like you're just like going, oh, what's going on? I have no idea what's going on.
That is the quality of great
It's kind of
sitcoms.
like the I Love Lucy
Yeah.
of that time.
Yeah.
You can always just any
No, keep going.
any show you could see and have an idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Chris actually is the one that's changed me in the sense of, a little bit. I used to be like where I really did not watch a show every week. Like if it came out every week, I did not watch the episode. I didn't watch it season by season. I waited. I watched reviews, heard reviews, and then I made my decision on if I was going to watch the show or not watch the show. But Chris, he likes to watch the show week by week. Like, like if the new Netflix show is coming out or Disney Plus but that's also been kind of fun too in the sense that it gives us something to look forward to once a week or whatever.
Well,
But there has been times that we've watched a show and I've been like, okay, I could have really, like the whole season was so slow that I wish that we could like fast forward like 3 seasons just to figure out what the what's gonna happen.
But that's how I am with shows. I just judge for myself. I just watch them, because I mean I've missed out on a lot of shows that I've regretted not watching them because of reviews. Just poor reviews and stuff. But I'm just like, I thought that was great. Rotten Tomatoes, though, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
With whether or not something sucks or something's good.
Real movie.
Because
and TV
there's been movies that Robert and Ebert said were fucking 5-star that Rotten Tomatoes says was 1.
Yeah.
And Rotten Tomatoes was accurate as hell.
Yeah. They have a pretty good system, Rotten Tomatoes, that incorporates both the fan and the critic ratings, and they look at that and juxtapose them. So you can say, well, fans love this and critics don't like it. And, then you can see why. Yeah. And a lot of those people who are on the critics rating Rotten Tomatoes, they also are like YouTube critics now. They've made names for themselves on YouTube, a lot of them. And so they talk about a lot of that stuff and how it's affected because, they're, again, being the people who rate that shit, they're like, it's such a subjective thing. So, like, especially like things with comedy. Not everyone finds certain things in comedy.
I mean, it's everybody has a different point of view, and it's
Well, everyone right now is talking about the new Ryan Reynolds movie that just came out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't even know what it's called, but I guess fans love it because it's just like I think the trailers just make it look kind of silly. It's just a silly kind of movie. It's a Ryan Reynolds movie. It's that same kind of humor.
So it's raunchy.
Yeah, in some spots there's some raunchiness in there. And, it's just pretty much him as the same character.
I call it second look humor where you're just like...
Really? Did I just happen? But people love it because they just want to laugh right now. But I don't know. We'll see. We might watch it. But I'm not. I really try. But I'm not the biggest Ryan Reynolds fan. I've tried my best.
No.
And I've seen I've seen most of his movies. Whether he's a superhero or whether he's just being funny or whatever. It's okay.
He was great in Green Lantern.
Yeah,
I
think he's a good actor.
I think he does good for what he's doing. He's just not my favorite. And I could honestly not see this movie that's coming out and be
And didn't he
fine.
play he was a bad guy superhero.
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah. Deadpool's really good, actually. I'll probably never watch him again, but those movies are really well done. Like, they're just excellent. They're just really true to the character of Deadpool, which is a stupid comic character.
Yeah.
Like,
the only thing I didn't like about it was really fucking long.
Yeah.
I mean, like after the same fifth boob joke or whatever joke, like, you know, sexual joke, you're just like,
Yeah.
I've literally just watched 3 hours of sex jokes. You know?
But with
So-
people dying too.
and people dying,
People
getting
dying,
slashed at the
people
same
getting
time.
killed and-
But yeah, I just felt like the movie could have been. But I always say this about movies, I guess, if you watch the podcast a lot or listen. I just think some movies need to just be cut a little bit shorter. I understand entertainment, but I don't see 3 hours of that.
Yeah.
But it depends on who you are. And some people
Yeah.
like a longer movie,
This is
and that's
what it
okay.
is.
Get to the point for me, though. You know, a little bit of funny, a little bit of serious, main storyline, perfect ending,
Mm-hmm.
boom.
Yep.
Hour and a half, hour 45. When you're getting up to 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes, you lost me about 45 minutes ago when I was wondering why this movie was taking so long to end. Just like all the people are probably wondering why we're not playing songs yet.
Yeah, that too. My thought on it is they could often make 2 better movies.
Yes, like that too, because they always have all this pressure on movie number 2 or movie number 3, and what they could have done is just, you know, did one really spectacular one and then a really good second lead up. You could have like 4 good movies.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Now it's song time.
We live like creatures. We love like homicide. We'll write your future. Control both space and time. We control reality. We control your chemistry, baby. Rearrange anatomy. Deep within these shadows, we're alive. Look at all these imbeciles shaking hands while decomposing. We crunch these numbers and we found that your soul is null and void. And when the pretty thing will celebrate with amputation. We've wasted everything and now they've come to take our children. Your secret safe with me, I'll take you to the grave now, baby. God help you, please, my dear. I'm gonna take your dead soul away. Follow these sutures. They flows like cyanide. Destroy your future. Consume your everything. We destroy reality. We control your chemistry, baby. Rearrange mortality. What we do is not your concern. Come with me, you pretty thing, and we'll celebrate with amputation. We've wasted everything, and now they've come to take our children. Your secret safe with me, I'll take you to the grave now, baby. God help you, please, my dear. I'm gonna take your dead soul away. day in the nightclub, and she's sitting in the corner drinking something long and red. Well, she looks like she could be a movie star. I bet she drives a sports car and eats caviar in bed. She's talking and lips are moving. Now she's pausing slowly for a Winston cigarette. It's funny 'cause it looks so natural, and I've never seen any girl smoking quiet like that. I'm feeling love, but I can't grasp the situation. I'm feeling love to distraction. I'm feeling love, but I can't take the aggravation. I'm feeling love to distraction. It's love to distraction. A girl like her could only be trouble. I'll tell you trouble while it just gets used to me. Well, something's wrong. Why, what's she doing tonight? She'll break your heart. Oh, no, she wouldn't. Well, she wouldn't do that to me. I'm a lover boy. I'm feeling love, but I can't feel reciprocation. I'm feeling love to distraction. I'm feeling love, but I can't take the aggravation. I'm feeling love to distraction. It's love to distraction. Feeling love, 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 it's love to
I warned you not to play any music. You have created a chain vibration reaction.
covers. This could be over. Two midnight lover. Chris Crazy. Yeah, under the covers. The covers. Over. Oh, baby, straddle me. Reverse cowgirl. I see hip thigh meat and that butt bounce, girl. Yes, you're one of a kind. I heart boobies and I like your behind. I dig you as in an entire unit. That's why my socks off, we both naked and we're just spooning. Cause every time I hump, I start to shake like contusion. So let me take a break. Thinking under the covers, this could be over. Two midnight lovers. Yep. It's just gone now under the covers. There's no way that this could be over. We're just two midnight Hey, baby, that's our title. Let me play the doctor and check your vital signs. I'm lying, let me get behind your behind. Diamond in the rough, that wasn't hard to find. Let me buff you, cause you know that you shine. Watch when the sun hit it. I squirted in the condom, cause yeah, I'm done with it. Yeah, hold my hands and come run with it. Under the covers, there's no way that this could be over. Two midnight lovers, think it over. Let's just climb down under the covers. There's no way that this could be over. We're just two midnight lovers. Yeah, I want head, and I don't care if it's on a bunk bed. Yeah, you gave me some and you got bunk head, baby. It's cool. Bend it over, let me hit the couch. I'll put lubrication on it so you don't say ouch. Yeah, I'm done, let me take a break so I can smoke this ounce of this good weed that you bought me. Huh? Energize, drink coffee. You wanna straddle me the right way? Well, come rock me. Thinking down under the covers that this could be over. Two midnight lovers. Yeah. Chris Crazy. Under the covers, baby. Yeah. We're just two midnight lovers.
Order it half sweet.
Yeah, just have it half sweet. Especially when it's that consistent. If it's that many people with that many drinks. So. Right.
Half sweet.
Just I do.
Coffee drinks.
It's the way of the future.
Yeah.
And
all right.
5 times the caffeine now. No.
I agree, buddy.
I had to stop 6-shotting it. It is too much.
Yeah.
I'm back down to 2 to 4 shots, maybe.
Yep. Manageable.
But mostly on the 2 side. Because that's a lot.
I'm at T.
No, he's a Red Bull monster.
It's true.
That I'm.
I've seen you slammed Red Bull on camera last week, Papa.
Yeah.
Nope. No, that was at
yeah, Pappy.
at the show.
Oh my God! My mom took a picture of him.
Oh yeah.
And there was 2 Red Bull cans
the camera
next
guy
to
brought
him.
his by mine. He had the big tall one. I had the little tiny one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Listen.
Yeah.
And then I was crushing cans this week, and I finally had the talk with him again this morning. I said, "That's too funny," but he likes it with his shots too, which I can understand.
He used to drink a lot of Red Bull. Like
I used to drink it like.
I know he said that.
Like it's like midnight, and he's ordering his Red Bull drink and vodkas
when
and
we
shit.
First
it's like
started
Jesus Christ.
dating,
I know, right?
He would drink so much, I told him that he had to stop, and the doctor said that he needed to slow it down too.
Oh.
So then he went to Coke. So he was drinking a lot of
Oh, I
Coke.
thought it was cocaine.
Just doing lines.
Soda.
Yeah, I know.
And then he went right back to Red Bulls.
No, I didn't go right back to Red Bull. It was a long time that I wasn't drinking
that's
either.
True. He was drinking water. We were both healthier.
Yeah. Since I started doing, a couple shots and stuff, like watching movies and stuff, I do a couple shots or something, and I buy the cheaper tequila,
I'm not throwing
which
you under
has
the bus,
a
babe.
kind of an aftertaste
I
to it,
promise.
so it just covers it up.
I'm
When
just
I had the
busting your
Patron, it
chops.
was easier to just do a shot.
Is that the word?
Yep.
Busting
That's what you're doing.
your chops.
But you've got them on the ropes.
I'm just busting your chops.
I know.
Oh, my phone is popping.
Okay, we just heard
Two Loves.
Two Lovers by Chris Crazy, the Black Kenny Powers. We heard Masquerade by the Investigators. We heard Love to Distraction by No Cheese Please.
No cheese, please.
We heard Strength Inside by Noxious Fumes, and we started it off with They Live by Schoolyard Heroes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what we heard.
Yep.
Yeah.
We talked about things. We were talking about Red Bulls and how Chris is a Red Bull addict.
But that's okay.
It's probably got a
because
Red
we
Bull
all
in
have
that
our
cup
things.
right now.
I'm a food and caffeine addict, so I wasn't throwing you under the bus, babe. If the audience thinks I was just saying. I read something on Facebook the other day though. It said that when people are so just like together and they're so, you go through like a puppy stage and you go through like the romance and everything. You go through all the stages, but when your partner starts treating you like your dad or your mom, that's when you know that you really love that person. So me acting like your mom and telling you not to drink something is because inside I love you and I care about you.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's right, Chris.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah. But also I read that people go for which I think is true. People date people that look like themselves or like their parents. And there's this couple that come to my work a lot. And I thought that they were related. Like I thought that they were brother and brother. I thought this whole entire time. They're married. And it just kind of threw me for a loop. Not that them being married was the thing, but the thing that they look so similar to each other. It was so like, I thought that they were like twin brothers or something like that. But no.
They're like that guy that dances in front of the mirror with himself tucked in between and go, "Oh, I do you."
I was thinking more of like you remember when Max Weinberg and Conan O'Brien, like there's this one. It might have been when Conan O'Brien was hosting Saturday Night Live. Conan O'Brien was hosting Saturday Night Live, and they were going around the NBC studios there, and he went to show everyone. He had a big entourage following around, his family and everyone was like, he's showing everyone around. He's like, "Oh, we'll go down and check out my studio." And they go in, and they see Max Weinberg on the desk or something, like going to town. But I might be conflating this with a different thing where Max Weinberg is banging himself. There's a great one. Like, I'm sure that I can find it almost instantly. On YouTube or something like that. Yeah, it's a classic.
This is gonna make me sound like a creeper, but it is what it is. So there's this app. Everyone knows Snapchat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could subscribe to like news or whatever. You can subscribe to people. I subscribe to a thing called Daily Mail. And I like it because each morning I wake up and I just sit there and I scroll through their news stories, which I've said before on the show. It's just one of those things I do in the morning. Wakes me up. I read about the world and some weird shit sometimes. Anyway, this morning, though, there was 3 stories about people marrying their step-siblings. And I said 3 stories in one day about this. One is a motorcycle, really famous motorcyclist. And everyone kind of wondered who he's been with all this time, because he's had this secret partner. Well, it's revealed that it was his stepsister. And then this other couple is just like they've been in the same family for like 15 years and just decided that their love was beyond that of a sibling, and then they got married. But they're like, their stance on it is they're not blood related.
Yeah.
But I believe love is love. Like, people look at Chris and I's relationship sometimes, and, you know, everyone has opinions about it because of our age gap. Like, some people really don't like age gaps. But then there's also... Is that weird, though? Because I couldn't imagine dating my step-sibling, only because I guess I've been with them my whole life almost, you know? But maybe if they were only your sibling for, like, a year...
Yeah.
But I've also heard of people, like, they're a couple, like, they meet at school, and they're a couple, and then their parents get married.
Mm-hmm. That's weird.
Even though they were a couple first, and then their parents decided that they got...
I mean,
them.
I'm not trying to say be a judgmental way.
That's
I
the
mean,
parents
that
cock
just
blocking.
be really awkward.
That's really rude, for one. But no,
You will never date her.
it was just kind of a shock this morning to see so many of the stories in one day.
Uh-huh.
Because I was like, wow,
well,
is this really a thing that's going on?
Yeah, if you just look out there, I mean, the whole world's kind of being all wacky right now. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on the precipice of Armageddon or something.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
4 horsemen are coming.
Like,
can we not?
It's happening.
If this is all happening, I'm just gonna go live off the grid. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we get back to this every once in a while. The topic of conversation is that the world is in a tailspin, like everything. Like, just at least that's what's being portrayed to us. So, like, I mean, I myself feel pretty calm, and maybe that's just because I'm waiting for this, because the aftermath is going to be nice. Like, there's going to be a period of time where now you're going to have to build from scratch. At least you got some things, some structure, you know, to build off of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I just think that society rises and falls in all kinds of ways, in small scales and big scales. If you just look at history, like historically, countries, nations, empires, they rise and fall. They get conquered or overtaken, but life just goes on and on and on and on and on. Things just happen. You might have a new government tomorrow or whatever.
Couldn't this happen when I was 85 and I know?
It could be happening when you're 85, because it could just drag.
It could happen again. Yeah.
I know everyone has something that goes on in their life, but Jesus. I've been through a lot already in my generation of time, and I'm not ready for all of it. I'm not ready. You guys were strong people. Parents before us, you guys were strong back in the 30s and 40s, and everybody else, you know.
Wow. There's
been lots of wars, but I feel like this one's going to be crazy. This is going to be like the whole entire world's just going to say, fuck everybody! And everybody's just going to go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what country you're in. Everyone's just going to say, fuck you too!
It's going to be like the Purge.
Yeah. Like, you see a map with, like, a mouth on it, and each country has a mouth. Everyone say, fuck you! Well, fuck you too! And then everyone's just going to fucking go crazy. And that's how I feel the world's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's Ashlee's version of what's going to happen at Armageddon.
My version is reality is going to turn into one-dimensional. We're going to be flat as paper.
No! This is not SpongeBob. And his evil twin. His evil pencil twin. Who ended up, like, trying to kill and erase everybody.
You couldn't exist in one dimension, and the thing is that you exist in multiple dimensions now, not just 3, but you only perceive the 3.
Yep.
On that note, really fast, we were watching this alien show, and I believe in aliens, whatever. Everyone has their own opinions on aliens. One thing I never thought of that just hit me in the face, and it still has not left me since I heard it this week, is I kind of forgot that we don't see everything with our eyes. Like, we don't see everything that's in front of us with our eyes.
Yeah.
So, like, we might be seeing a light or a disc or something, but it could be something totally different because our eyes can't perceive what it actually is. Like, we could actually, there could be like 20 people in this room right now. Then they could all be talking, but there's certain
frequencies.
Yeah.
There's so many things I never really.
The light in the skies that
I
we
never
see
thought
could
about
just
that.
be the exhaust coming off a giant ship that's actually there.
Yeah, that's there that
Yeah.
we aren't seeing. That there is like a whole world around us. And maybe that's why when we're feeling really heavy, like one day you wake up and you're just feeling depressive or like you're feeling a certain way. Maybe it's because there's so much stuff going on around you that you're not seeing that's making you feel this way. You know? So I don't know. That was my alien thing this week that just totally kind of changed my view on that because I never really thought about it like that. We really can't see everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like we can only see so much of a spectrum.
Yeah.
But it's also the same with hearing.
Yep.
We're only hearing so much of a spectrum as well. And so there could be sounds. There could be somebody trying to talk to us right in front of our face, and we just don't even know it because we don't see the spectrum or hear the spectrum.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
And that's just like, so I like think that dimensions, like, I don't think that things are like the parallel universe stuff that you see on the Marvel. I think that dimensions are just overlapping layers of this reality.
Yes.
It's like an onion, and we can't see all the layers of the onion, even though we're in them, like, and they permeate us.
Well, it's just like the billions of things that live in our carpet.
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
Let's not talk about that.
We don't.
Yeah, let's not go
but
there.
they have their own village that they don't. This is like beyond
Their own
them.
community.
Yeah.
This is beyond them. So
They got
it's
their
just-
own mayor.
They do probably.
Oh yeah, I remember taking acid in the 80s and thinking about how, oh wow, man, like an atom is like a planet, you know,
Man.
like a whole solar system is in an atom. You got the nucleus and the things zipping around like planets and stuff like that. That's far out, man, because maybe we're just an atom in something else.
Maybe we're just floating, man.
Yeah. Well, we are.
Well, technically we are, but isn't that crazy? That's a layer of the onion right there.
Mm-hmm.
The organisms living in the carpet.
Yep.
That Family Guy episode I didn't care for though, because they really put that to light where Stewie and Brian, they have that micro machine where you can get super large or get super tiny, super micro, and they're in Stewie's room. And the machine malfunctioned because Brian had pressed a button, I believe, and then they both ended up turning really micro instead of really big like they wanted to. And they got zapped into the carpet, but they were so micro that they're living in this, like, all these germs were like floating around, and it's just like little seaweed guys with eyes and like weird fucking nasty shits all over the place. But they're just living happily, like it's like a jungle down there. You know?
That's great.
You know? And so they got stuck down there, and they're pretty much grossed out. But I don't remember I don't know how they got out of that situation. I don't remember. But that's all I remember from it. It was pretty gross.
Yeah. One of the germs made a zapper that made him big.
Maybe.
Is that how they got out?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Of course you don't remember.
I mean, I vaguely remember that episode. Well, I don't try to memorize cartoons.
Do you remember that this episode is episode 99 of the MAWPCAST One radio program?
Next week.
No, now I do.
We have.
Oh, that's right.
Hot tub?
We got to do something
I want to
cool.
Maybe
hot tub
if we do
episode.
the episode next week, yes.
We should do it.
We
next week,
could.
A hot tub. I can set
is-
everything up.
It is our 100th
barbecue.
episode.
Yeah.
100 episode. 100.
Bogheads had a hot tub?
Yes, I'll set everything up. We'll have drinks. We don't have to have the bubbles going or anything because that's loud.
Right.
But yeah, we can do it.
That could be cool.
All right.
All right. I think that might be the plan. Is it
Yep.
song time?
That's what time it is.
What time was it? It is song time. Time is it? Song time.
Don't you make me a fool for your love. Don't you make me a fool for you, baby. I just can't get enough. Won't you keep me satisfied? I'm right on the line. Oh, come on now, please, darling. Oh, won't you say you'll be mine? Now I can play the fool, play the fool for your kiss. If I had to call my hands and knees for you, baby, and debase myself like this. I've been waiting a long time, honey. I've been standing in line. Oh, come on now, please, darling. Won't you say you'll be mine? I put my heart into your hands, and I submit to your demand. And if I find your love ain't true, oh, you'll find yourself missing one more fool. So just give me your answer, baby. Now will you be my dear? Should I just tell our own sweet baby and leave you standing right here? Oh, you make me feel like a criminal, baby. I'm breaking all my own rules, but this is just a love letter, baby, from your
I love my babysitter, she's such a babe. And when my mommy's gone, I be a slave. I leave and take a bath, she wants me to. I'll be so clean and happy when I'm through. I love my babysitter to tuck me in. And when my bedtime comes out, start to grin. I'll leave it go to bed for 8. Lay there and masturbate. I love my babysitter, she's such a babe. And when my bedtime comes out, be a slave. I'll leave it go to bed for 8. Lay there and masturbate. I love my babysitter. I love my babysitter. I love my baby.
pushing, you were dead. Keep on pushing, like Jimmy said. Keep on pushing, baby, straight ahead. Life's gonna chew you up and spit you out. You gotta stand back up and cast your doubts out.
Me, that right. So it's kind of hard for me not to believe in, you know what I'm talking about? That right. 3 in 1. Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Not Holy Woman. That right. Bless. No, I do not mess with snakes. I don't. Miss me with that hate. Telling me you love me even though I know you fake. When we caught that case, I seen your heart deflate. That look on your face, I knew that deal you was gonna take. You used to be my ace. Used to be my brody. Had to cut you off. Don't affiliate with phonies even though your girl was on me. Telling me you was controlling. I kept it 100. Stay focused on the money. Always knew you was gonna switch. Man, dog, you a trip. When they ask me questions, I always plead the fifth. Miscellaneous mischief. Your charges had me sick. Sitting in that cell like what I do to deserve this. I was caught up in the mix for something I never did. The homie just dipped on my book, now the red cent. When it came to smoking and drinking, he always pitching in. From 0 to 1,000, bro, didn't even keep it 10. In the streets, it ain't no friends. Live out the street code, my nigga. When it's time to ride, best to be y'all in. If not, no more laughing, ain't no more shaking hands. Mean mugs and cold stares. Time to let the war begin. Instead, I pray for them. I stay away from them. And when they come with evil, I just say amen for them. Ever since you was in the coffin, I've been living life with caution. My real name is Chaos. They decided to name me the Dalton, and I often listen up to what they say because this type of shit happens every day. And I be drifted, I'm twisted up in my mind zone. Smoking on this green, got my mind gone. Listen up to what they say because this type of shit, it happens every day. And I be twisted, I'm lifted, I'm in my time zone. Smoking on this green, got my mind gone.
microphone. This is my dilemma.
No.
We all have these dilemmas.
It's a pain in my ass.
See, it covers her face though, and like that's everyone. If they're tuning in, that's what they want to see. It's her.
Hello.
Well, then she needs to get a
We're
Britney
back.
Spears mic.
Yeah. Hi, we are back.
I want a
Get her
glitter
a lapel
mic.
mic.
A glitter mic.
We need a bedazzle mine. I need a bedazzle.
Well, these are his mics. You can do anything you want to his mics.
No, she can't.
Can I please bedazzle my
No,
mic?
you cannot bedazzle one
I'll
of my
talk
mics.
to him later about
We
it.
got one of the mics in the house. One of the mics at the house. We'll grab one of those and you can bedazzle one of those.
But can I use it on the show?
If you want, we'll have to make sure that it sounds okay. I mean, you got that one that you use for karaoke.
That would be great.
You can use that one.
Okay, perfect. I get a bedazzled mic. What season are we on? Probably
Season
late
3.
3. I was
We're ending season 3.
Yeah,
we're
I was
ending-
gonna say season 4, but we're getting into season 4.
Yeah, we're gonna enter season 4 after our 100th episode.
So season 4, I'm gonna have a bedazzled mic. I look forward to that. Here's the songs.
Yeah. And in case you're wondering, season 2 doesn't necessarily really exist. It was suppressed by the government and the Trump administration, and then the pandemic interrupted it. So it's mainly only season 1 and 3. It's like the Tragically Hip, how they have, or not the Tragically Hip. Sorry about that. The Traveling Wilburys.
Don't make us cry.
The Traveling Wilburys have volume 1 and volume 3, but they didn't release volume 2 because Roy Orbison passed away, and they felt like they didn't want to exploit his death. So they put that on the shelf, and I still don't know if that's ever been released. Not followed up on it. But anyway, hello, folks. Yes, we were playing some songs. We just heard Moderation by Pale Noise. We heard Listen Up by King Chaos. I believe that's how you say that.
King Chaos.
Yep. And we heard Cigarettes by Sharky Waters. We heard Babysitter by Burning Flag. And we heard that song by Stephanie Ann Johnson called Fool. Yeah, we heard Fool by Stephanie Ann Johnson. I'll holler at you, girl. So there you go. Those are the songs that we've heard.
Yes.
You know what song stuck in my head today?
Hall & Oates.
That is so funny, though, because that has been stuck in my head all week because I work with a girl
you
named
want,
Sarah.
you got,
And every time I see Sarah, I say, Sarah, won't you smile a while for me? That's our thing.
That's
I do
great.
that every time. But no, Hungry Like the Wolf.
Ah, Duran Duran.
It won't leave. It's really annoying.
Dun, dun.
Smell like a sound.
Yeah, I've had many like episodes in my life. Like, there was a few years ago now, like 2016, 15, somewhere in there, where for a month straight, every day, if you like Pina Colada,
yes!
just like, oh my God,
yes!
like where's that coming from and why? You know?
Why is
I
this
bought
coming
the
out?
Rupert Holmes
Uh-huh.
album
Yeah.
from the Goodwill, and man, did I play the shit out of that song.
God.
I love that song. It makes me happy though to see it in like movies
Uh-huh.
because it kind of just I'm like, oh yeah, you know.
I was
love
in the
it.
back seat of a car listening to that song, and it was just great, And then Christopher
It's
Cross.
a good story.
It's a horrible story.
I mean, but
Yeah.
to
It's
have,
it's a story about infidelity.
in your song and it works.
How many
I
dudes
like
did
it.
you have and chicks did you guys have to bang to work your way back to each other? It was
Well,
like,
no, they just put an ad in the paper.
one of the two
and
of them.
they realized,
Yeah.
wow, we really are meant for each other. So it really wasn't that negative of a story there, Potter. You gotta look on the other side of things.
Well, I did look on the other side for most of my life, and then I grew up, and then I was like, you know what? This is
Maybe it is a little messed up. I mean,
Yeah.
It is kind of messed up to make a news ad looking for a lover when you've got a lover. But some people live their life like
because this
And
is
that's
a
okay.
story of the end
we're not
result.
judging.
How many hookups was there involved before that? How long was this ad out?
yeah.
Well, you know what? It was like the 70s, so it's fine.
'Cause
Yeah, so it was out, what, 40 years? No.
My
All
point
I'm
is
saying is
that
it's fine
the
over
song
time.
the song there's only like 3.5 minutes of the song, so you've only got so much time to fill. You not gonna get all the details about I only got one response. She's only responded to one ad. Probably not. That's just all I'm saying. Statistically speaking,
Probably was like the 18th date that didn't work out. And then all that happened.
This sounds more. And did you already say this? It sounds like an episode of Cheaters.
Oh my God! Freaking Dish. Dish. There's like Comcast. And there's
Yeah.
Dish. Okay. So we get Cheaters all the time. That's all they'll play. They'll play it for like fucking hours.
Yeah.
Hours of Cheaters. But when I was younger, I watched it and I found it really like fucked up and humorous kind of. I can't believe I watched that shit for so many years. I still it's funny to me, but I'm also like, man, how do people not know that they're getting followed?
Yeah.
I feel like they know, like somewhere, somehow, somebody knows something because they were getting followed for a while and really up close and personal. I know that these are private detectives and that they do this for a living, but I still have a hard time with it.
I love to think of the possibility of private detectives following me and the just disappointment.
They find nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only part is I always kind of like, yeah, is it real? Or do they really know?
Do they could be like, and I think of this too with feds because I know that I've got more than one person who's got files of federal files, with the FBI and stuff, and I'm sure that I do too. But it's just like, it's like they can be monitoring everything, and it's great. It's just such a relief.
Well, I sound silly, but honestly, I just learned recently that a lot of the judge shows are like actors and actresses that sign up for the show.
Yep.
And they like create this problem.
Yeah.
And I didn't really realize that. I kind of always thought that the judge ones were pretty real.
Judge Judy is a real judge, and I'm pretty sure Wapner was before her.
Yeah.
Right.
But whether or not the cases she was presiding over were real or not.
Judge Judy is like she's got a lockdown on her brand. Like,
I know. Yeah.
Like, my God, and has so many episodes that it haven't even aired yet. Actually, just thousands.
I know
I think.
she was done though now.
Is it?
Yeah, she's done.
Oh.
Yeah, she retired. But there's a lot of episodes that they haven't shown yet.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Okay,
so there's going to be like a few more years of her show running, but her not. That's what I heard. I might not be 100%, but that's the last thing I heard. But there was a hoax about her recently that she died.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but she didn't, which is good.
Oh, I heard another hoax. It was maybe on Twitter about the Queen dying. And I was like, wow. Like, because she's eventually going to die.
Well, because her man just died.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that can make you sad.
So that's why. Yeah. That was probably why that went around.
She's the queen.
Died of a heartbreak or something.
Who's next in line, anyways?
I used to think it would be the prince, Henry, or whoever, if that's the oldest prince. But I've later thought that it's been said no, Charles can take the throne. I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that he will, but I'm not. I could be mistaken. I've always been under this understanding that once he got divorced, that he was out of the line of the throne, for whatever reason, or maybe he stepped out.
But maybe
or whatever.
because of everyone dying, and maybe everyone leaving the family, there might not be a choice but to have him up there and do it.
Yeah, well, I think they still got the good son, right? They do. William was the one who ran off with that harlot, that hussy. Yeah.
The hussy.
People are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'm not being serious, obviously. She's a lovely woman.
Just give him a break.
Meghan Markle. Yeah.
You don't have to like it. But God, just leave the people alone.
I know, yeah.
Leaving a royal family sets a great precedent. It's like, we don't have to be attached to this for whatever reason. No. We just don't have to be. I don't want to be in this band anymore, man.
Yep,
I quit.
I'm out.
Yeah.
And they should be. Everyone has the right to live
that's
their
how
life
Guns
the
N'
way
Roses
they
broke out.
They shouldn't have people at their house threatening
ones.
to kill them every day over it. It's ridiculous. People are insane. That's insanity to me. When you give death threats and stuff to people that you really don't even fucking know. Yeah. You don't know them.
A lot of these are idle death threats. But just people on the internet just go too far with everything.
They write all this shit And it's like, do you really think that way? Because if you think that deep, like dark, you're a very dark person.
There are people there that are
when
actually that way.
When you're completely anonymous behind a screen, you
Yeah.
feel like you can get away with all kinds of stuff, and people do. They try it. They just it's dumb, but like, and also though it affects people. Like I've watched enough, for instance, just YouTubers, just your casual up and coming YouTuber attaining massive success, and they go through a ton of fucking shit, just like in a band or someone would. It's worse today with the immediate.
Everybody
feedback.
has an opinion,
and there's immediate feedback. And if you're a creator reading comments that are negative about you or anything that you do, it could probably get to you after a while. Yeah, especially some of them, but for the most part, they're not real. Like, these aren't real people. I mean, they're real people, but they're not saying things that are going to actually be done. There are outliers, though. There's crazy people. There's stupid people who will do stupid shit because they feel like that's the society that we live in, and it just needs to have a...
Well, I've always believed this. If, like say you, I would go to you for an opinion about something. I would ask you for advice. So if you gave me an opinion or criticism, I would take it to heart because I trust in you enough that I would ask you for your opinion. You know, Joe Blow on the internet, I don't even know who they are, what they're about, what they're, how they think. So any opinion they have of me is nothing.
Well, there's people even who are highly credible in some facets of life, some areas, but not all.
Yeah.
And so, and again, things, so much is subjective, and some people just want attention. They're just trolling for whatever reason.
They thrive on people's anguish,
chaos, emotional reaction. A reaction. See, a lot of people want reactions. So, that's all for the camera.
That's all.
Where are we on the show anyway?
I guess we're pretty late on the show.
Well, no, the camera wasn't fully charged, but we are trucking along on the show.
Yeah, well, I mean,
This is the last segment?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well.
It's 3:30.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All makes sense. That is exactly where we should be. We should be winding the show down. We've not talked enough about the show and what we do and things we've got, like the YouTube page that you should like and subscribe to and like videos on.
I like that you're still looking at the camera for a minute.
Yeah,
yeah.
I do that. I look at it more when it's off, actually, because the pressure's off, so I can naturally just look to it and play to it. And
I'm talking to it.
Yep.
But yeah, like our page and go to YouTube, subscribe to us, leave us some comments, send us a message.
Support local music.
If you want to be on the show and you're a Tacoma band, just let us know. Send us an email at
MAWPTacoma@gmail.com.
And that's that. And listen to our podcast, iHeartRadio. You look us up on Google. There's going to be a whole bunch of different streaming options.
Yeah.
So please support your local podcast and the local bands.
And everybody out there dealing with all this COVID stuff, hang in there.
We're going to make it.
We're going to make it. Just try to do the right thing and just take care of everybody. Everybody, we're all in this together. This isn't one of those things where you could, it's, everybody for themselves, which it kind of is. But at the same time, if we all group together and work together, we'll make it through. So take care and see you next week.
That's right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Child out on her own, a long, long way from home. Run away 'cause she killed the only one she ever loved. Tired of that lonely self, seems like living hell. Wake at night, can't eat a bite to hear that ringing bell. as she please. Married girl wears any kind with the baby on her knees. Times ain't like they used to be, take it from me. Seen better days, put up with these way back when she had money. Only child, only child, only child, only child. Captain, they'll be here when I am gone. Wherever there's a lonely child, you'll hear this wailing song. When the gates swing wide on the other side, there's room for you and me. Another generation, then we'll struggle to be free. Only child,
sit back and watch my day get through it. Ask no niggas who ain't. They can't fuck with this. I've been in the game too long. And them down ass bustin' wonder why I'm coming so strong. Tacoma is the city where the killers start. We even got women in the hood that break you up, smell DAK. It's like everywhere I look, another fool. Gonna knock that fluid, revving up, and every one of my homies making sure they ain't influenced. But I guess I'm too late though. Cause every nigga in my hood got that sharp bitch take away the saw. Smoking they partners execution style. We got way too many young time rats proving they damn. Why can't we just get along? Like Marvin Gaye, tell me what the fuck is going on. My younger brother got taken now at the age of 15. A young soldier who was all about stacking green. Now I'll never ever see him again. I guess that's what happens when you're living in sin. Damn. That's the reason all of my motherfuckers in my town nigga fear. Run off at the mouth and get you caught up. Your family shot up. Fofo thug, they have your body not up. Case witness up on the games that these hoes play. Calling niggas up, trying to catch him up using three-way. That bitch infatuated. She don't give a damn. I'll never kill that nigga. Put him in the sand. But that's the price you pay when you fucking with the bitches from the evergreen state. You know the land of the chronic bud. To the Southside neighborhood niggas, I'm giving up my love. And you know it don't stop with me. Oh boy, it's all about top notch with me. I know everybody able to feel this. This case risk coming at you with this real shit. Bitch. happening at the nightclub. Brothers and sisters acting foolish, acting with no love. Can't explain it, this situation very sad. Rather be solo, sipping a Hennessy at my own pad. On the rocks, keep my feet up and watch the box. Grilled steaks in the oven with some tater tots. Feeling good until I heard them sirens singing. Another homie smoke gang banging. While all the violence jacked down, it's way too evil. And the pigs ain't doing shit to try to end the sea. Fuck the police, I'm up on the games that they tryna play. Snatch me my productive years, lock me up with the rest of my peers, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Fuck the 5-0. I don't think so. Cat motherfucking Swiss is a killer hoe.
so far now. It don't seem it to me. Gas up my rocket ship, I'll blast off and I'm free. Oh, my ticket's touchdown, make it my great escape.
Game, don't know if I'ma make it out. Hater niggas staring, fuck what they about. Stay on my grind, putting money in my bank account. Mixed with black and white, we for kids stay proud. Hold my head high till I'm in the ground. I can smell that money, sniff it out, bloodhound. I once was lost, but now I can say that I'm found. So when my kids see me, they know I'm putting it down. I got some news for you. Hit the block, keep them tools on you. If you don't, then you get gone. R.I.P. tats all across your homie's arms. At the B&I, try and fit a caps on. Pop that hawk, spit it, then I'm in the zone. Too fly, I'll take your fly girl home. Wheels spinning with them 20s like a cyclone. Don't hate, watch your back, I got my sights on. All by yourself, leave them lights on. Don't hate, cause your girl rock my microphone. She's real good with that bomb dome. Trailer hitching, sucking off all the chrome. Don't pick up when she hits my cell phone. I'm hot like Springs, Yellowstone. Just like Martin, you that nigga wrong. I'm pimping like I should, hitting milestones. If T.I. gives it up, I'm trying to get the throne. Trying to get it out, get my name known. Gotta watch my back, my heat on flamethrow. For you punk niggas, I let them things go. Like I said before, I get that cash flow. Used to be in the gutter, now I'm on the top floor. It's something about me, you can see the glow. I came from nothing though, my heart cold as snow. I got news for you, I give a fuck about you. Send my goons to you, get the job done. Don't worry about your family, they gon' be stunned. Pay cash flow, get you with the drones. That's why you punk niggas stay injury prone. In that game until I die, I'ma make it home. I'ma say what's up to mom, Pac, and everyone. Until that day I'm making money, keep my mind strong. Really will. No. Gotta keep my head up. In the city life. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10,500 is not bad. Man, damn. What the fuck? Hello?
My spidey senses tingle when you took off your smock. My weapon stand you as you turn to your flock. You thought I was Peter, I had that last laugh, girly. Being radioactive make me so swirly. I wanted to write a song that would rhyme with orange. You said you love me if I rhyme with orange. Love conquers all except a rhyme with orange. Shoot the shit all night, but a tight crowd buster is a pity for tight. I wanted to write a song that would rhyme with orange. You said you'd love me if I rhyme with orange. There has got to be a word that rhymes with orange, baby. Another night of keep the streets sane. Give me a call, I'll be in my cave, crashing my computer, eating my pills. Dylan gave me such a thrill, smashing their limbs, crushing their balls. This damn city's gotten too corrupt. I can do it all 'cause I'm a freak of nature. I get off on being in the danger.
airplanes, custom-made clothes, and any woman in the world I want. Just like that. They all want to know what's causing all this. Yeah. You know what it is? All right. All right. Ric Flair. And this studio, looking at a guy out here hollering my name. When last year I spent more
All right. Yeah. I'm on my 67th. They give the curse to living legend. I whip the hearse and lift the heavens. I don't think they get the message. Talking to shit. Yeah, nigga talking to shit. Said when you talking to me. It's my shit's cost you a fee. Yeah, my shit's cost you a fee. It's about time that I see a check. It's like, yeah, push your way to broad day. But this gift here is God gift. Got the juice all in my veins. Only way the shit goes down. Look, I don't know why I be. I ain't rolling too deep. This is clean money, girl. I don't touch the police. But I'm known in these streets like,
I'm gonna run wild all night long. I'm gonna be Ric Flair all night long. Chi-County, the world champion.
We gon' keep that shit running. Yeah, I'll recap once I go get it. Relapse, I'm leaving no witness. Cause fuck that, this is your business. Too bad, forgot the beverages. They act like they seen a vision. They ain't lit through these trenches while I was digging these ditches from knocking necks off kings. Ain't no weapon on me, but I step like Ali. Yeah, I'm finessing these beats. You the best when I sleep. Yeah, I'm catnapping you niggas. Ain't no backpacking ass nigga. Oh, no whack trapping ass nigga. Y'all address me as king.
Y'all address me, y'all as guts berserker. Dead person, red person's working. The black on black, the afro cap is working. The eyes nah got me while I surface. Haters wonder how we on the surface. Showing up and pitching on their purpose. Swear to God it's love when they approach me. Like my only friends are Ashiodi. And all I got is water if you thirsty. Smoking parking lots, you sucking jerky. Heaven bless a woman swinging curvy. Drop it on my face and I'm allergic. Hustle off the stage, don't wanna know you. You probably full of shit and I don't owe you. Hit the basement, train as hard as Goku. MOB is all you need to hold you.
nothing personal, but